So what's up, guys? This is Max here from MaksWerks doing our vlog, and as some of you have pointed out, it's been like a month since I did it, and I apologize for that. Basically, like, it rained, and then I got hurt, and then it rained, and then I didn't have a bike, and then it rained, and blah blah blah, and here we are. Anyway, also, if you take a very close look at what I'm riding, it looks like a KTM 525 Supermoto. That's right. So I ended up having quite a few issues with this bike originally, and I'm still definitely dialing it in. It's definitely not done. You can see there's a rat's nest of wires back there. That needs to be cleaned up. The clutch is super sensitive because the idle's set too low. And there's still a bunch of little things to dick around with on this bike, like the fact that I feel like I'm sitting on a piece of wood right now. But it's alright. You know. So let's talk updates. Let's see, how many bikes do I even have anymore? Let's see. Well, I got this guy, and this bike is running and driving and awesome. Let's see, the Vulcan was supposed to be sold last week. The guy basically said that he wanted to go get financing for it. And it's an 08, so you can finance it, you know. But at the end of the day, either his credit wasn't good enough, or they didn't want to give it to him for that bike, or something. But that guy just dropped off the face of the earth. He obviously never came and bought it. Let's see, what else? What other bikes do I have? Ooh, some of you, if you've been keeping track with the YouTube channel, you'll know that I actually picked up a CBR 1000F, or Hurricane as it's called. Basically, it was a big trend-setting leader bike back in the late 80s. I picked it up for $300. You can't say no to $300 for a Super Sport. And I got it running, and I actually went earlier today and inspected it. Had it inspected, and it inspected just fine, which was awesome. So we'll turn around and make a grand or grand and a half off of that bike, and it'll be awesome. What else I got? Oh yeah, I got the WR250 still. I rode it around the other week. Every time I hop on that bike, I always have to remind myself and remember just how powerful those little smokers are. Like, you know, you ride 4-strokes for a while, you forget how fast a properly geared up 2-stroke is. You really don't give it nearly as much respect as you should. Then it comes back to bite you. There we go, that's a little better. Idle's supposed to be right around 1800. That's a little high, but seems to be working a little bit better than it was before. The thing that really scares me on this bike is that I never really know how much gas I have. And you could just say that I'm lazy, I guess, because lazy and spoiled. Because shit, even that 88 CBR has a goddamn gas gauge on it. But yeah. Yeah, that clutch is really hard to engage smoothly. It's basically on or off. And as you can see, I'm not actually popping any wheelies. There's two reasons for that. One is I don't really feel all that comfortable on this bike yet. I'm still not really sure how I'm supposed to ride it. And number two is that my ankle is still fucked up, and the last thing I want to do is try to catch myself on the motorcycle and like really mess it up. You know, after watching what happened to Jake's ankle, I decided that, you know what, when you're hurt, you're hurt. You should just take it easy. But this bike is awesome. Yeah. So, update on the house situation. I'm actually closing on the 13th of next month, which is super fucking exciting. I'm having slightly mixed emotions. I've been dealing with a whole bunch of mortgage bullshit and a whole bunch of fucking insurance bullshit and bullshitty bullshit. Man, buying a house sucks ass. I really hope that, you know, once I get moved in and start getting the house set up the way I want to, it's gonna have been worth it. Because it's really been a huge pain in the butt up to this point. And I'll be honest with you, the one thing I'm noticing right now that I really is making me slightly uncomfortable is just how awkward I feel without any any boots on. Because I know I'm being bad, I'm being fucking squiddy and shit, but I'm riding around in sneakers and up on this dirt bike, man. It's like riding a mule. You like constantly feel like, you know, maybe this thing's about to buck me off here at any second. The other thing is I got the vapor installed here in max RPM. So I've covered 6.7 miles, which can't be right. To be honest with you guys, I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Wow, silky T smooth, rolling around in my fucking Chevy, whatever, what is it, Chevy Tracker? Good God, silky smooth indeed. So just a heads up to you guys that are watching this channel, I can almost guarantee that as soon as I move in the house, I'm going to slow down a little bit with some of the motorcycle stuff and really start, you know, doing a lot of house stuff, and all of a sudden you're going to log in one day and be like, ooh, looks like Max posted a new video, and it's going to be like, today we learned how to lay tile. And I'm just letting you know what's coming. You know, I appreciate all the people who watch these videos, and I hope all of you guys are out there riding safe and riding clean and being good about it, and I look forward to popping some wheelies.